Okay, gamer. Welcome back to another stream. We're gonna do our couple of our brain puzzles today. I found a couple new ones, but I already did them for the day, so we'll have to do them next time. Let's jump in here and do some of that. Then we got the onimusha demo. After that, later in the stream, I'm looking forward to that. I've been looking forward to that game since it was announced, but I do think it's like a little bit more of a spectacle. Souls-like, kind of like Stellar Blade. Stuff like that. So, I've heard that it's really easy. Like, people were like, oh, From Software's got us so conditioned that we die so much and everything that other games just don't know how to tone it to that level. Anyway, let's do the mini crossword here. Egocentric, like selfish, probably. Headquarters of the Coca-Cola Company. I don't know if that's a state or if that's a city or anything. Layers, longtime team of break. I have no idea. Life story briefly. Flash, angsty music, genre, emo, Spanish greeting, Hola. I've usually seen that with 4 letters though, H-O-L-A kind of thing. Used a spade, Doug. Sushi fish, ahi, like tuna. Suffix for percent. Suffix for percent? Oh, percentage. Hoops legend, Irving. I don't know that. Like a basketball player. Sardine container, a tin. Danced with Brazilian flair. I would have said samba something, but I don't know about that. Amazon ET. Like a rainforest? Too long. Rainforest is way too long. Probably as well. Going back to Cali rapper. Yeah, I need to work on my rap and my hip hop. Enthusiast would be a fan. So I think that does solidify selfish in there. Gotta have that. I need I don't know about that one, actually. We might have to go back for that one. Incitements. This could be almost like a summoning kind of thing. Chlorine and fluorine are halogens. Seems pretty good to me. I'm gonna say Indiana, but I don't. That actually fits anymore. If story briefly, we got to figure out some of these ones on the left side. The right side we did just fine, apparently. Life story would be like a memoir, or I still think like hola. Ciao would be a goodbye kind of thing. Maybe. I have no idea for the Brazilian flair. Amazon EG. I still think like an old world, new world, rainforest, an environment. Habitat. We might have to use the assist hints things here. That let's maybe check the grid. I think that's the best way to do it because then we're not straight up asking for a letter or anything like that. I think it's just like, am I on the right lines, you know? Which apparently we are not. We are not at all. Oh, percentile. Percentiles, rough. So this has an L here. Wasn't ahi. So weird. Eel? I don't know if I would class that as a fish. And it's not a sushi thing because they cook it and stuff usually. But it's good to know that we have most of these other ones. Headquarters of the Coca-Cola. Cocoa. It's got to be old enough. Feel like it's a state. Virginia? Oh. Let's check if Eel's right. Eel is right. Interesting. Hello? Maybe. Instead of hola. That feels more like a French or some other greeting. Jim Irving? Ooh. Ending with a word that ends with J. Even in like Portuguese, Brazilian, I don't know. I think this is stimuli or incitements. That seems kind of weird, but Atlanta? Okay. Eel. There is the last name here too. Hold on. Oh, because it's technically the end of the playlist. There we go. Just something like stupid, like oh. That'd be a lot of N's and or O's. Yeah, Jim is right. Should have known that. This is so many L's for going back to Cali rapper. Oh, and they're saying I think Amazon EG is like an e-commerce, like Amazon.com kind of thing. E-commerce is too long, but like I think that's what it is. I was so stuck on it being the Amazon and like the Amazon rainforest. I'm gonna use a reveal word for this one because ERJ? I would have never gotten that. That makes this one even worse. What is this? They samba'd. Samba'd. Is that right? Holy cow, it is. Mr. O'Neill. Oh, your life story briefly is... Oh, I actually got Aloe as well. Sister Wolf, welcome. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Dr. J. Dr. J, huh? LL. Oh, what? What is this rapper, dude? E-tailer? Like retailer, but e-tailer? McNeil? What? Dang, okay. 10 minutes. Woof. That was rough. And then LL Cool J for the going back to Cali rapper. Okay. Samba is crazy as well. I would have just put a D after the A, but Alo for the Spanish greeting is also kind of wild. Eel was a crazy pick for sushi fish. This half over here was fine. But this side really messed us up. Okay. It's your weekend? Nice. Good to know. I'm doing good. Harrison, welcome. Happy Sunday. We're doing some of our daily brain puzzles. We do like a little section each day, each stream now. So we have the crossword, and we did not do very good at it. And I've heard as well, actually, that today's revealed is kind of similar. It's a person, but they're a athlete. They're an American athlete. At age something, became probably the youngest in history. His blank is overshadowed by his... This isn't like Tiger Woods, is it? A member of blank at an early age was sent to school in... Oh yeah, so Sphereson, if you haven't caught this section before with all these daily brain puzzles, this particular one is the Encyclopedia Britannica revealed. So each one of these blanks, like these redacted parts, we can reveal it if we want, but we only have like 8 of them. And then once we reveal 2 reveals, then we get a hint, and it gives us a letter, and we can choose which letter to do. And then it always gives us a topic for the day, and then this is the entry in the Encyclopedia Britannica kind of thing. So I'm gonna look at this in the ring. Okay, so we're looking at a boxer, probably. A member of various things and was sent to school in... At the thing, he was a... reform school. I don't know my boxers a lot. Heavyweight champion, maybe? Let's just reveal a couple more that might help us, and then just use the hints, because I don't know American athletes very much either. So, Bobby Stewart. Oh, is this Oh, no. I was thinking there's an actor, Danny Trejo. Because I like the Reform School. He used to be like a boxer, I think, of sorts. Mike Tyson. Yeah. Really? He went to Reform School. Interesting. I got the I and the K right next to each other, so that's good. Brooklyn, New York, the American boxer at age 20 became the youngest heavyweight champion. His achievements in the ring, however, were often overshadowed by his turbulent personal life. A member of various street gangs at an early age, Tyson was sent to Reform School in upstate New York in 1978. At the Reform School, social worker and boxing aficionado Bobby Stewart recognized his boxing potential, directed him to renowned trainer Busta Monto, who became his legal guardian. Interesting. I had no idea. And there's a picture for him. We did very average. Very average, according to this one. All right, and then let's see. Today is Sunday. It's the hardest day of the week to do Clues by Sam, which is a logic puzzle, Seriously. Basically, you have this grid of 4x5, and everybody is either an innocent or a criminal, and you can only... I mean, you can just randomly guess, but, like, what's really the point of that? But basically, they'll give you a hint, and based off that hint, you have to use logical, like, reasoning and deduction to have a solid, like, you are a criminal, you are innocent, like, kind of dealio. So let's see. Exactly 2 of the 4 criminals in column A are Frida's neighbor. Okay, which means that 2 of the 4 criminals... okay, so Joy is a criminal and Amy is a criminal. Because this is column A. A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of thing. There's 2 other criminals in column A. It would be easy to assume that it would be these 2, because 2 of them have to be Frida's neighbor. Frida's right here. But you can't assume that because Frida could be one of them. So it could be one of them down here and one here. Or versus both of these. So versus Salil is one of Martin's innocent neighbors. Martin has 5 innocent neighbors, so he's got 3 criminals around him. Only 1 criminal in row 3 has an innocent directly below them. Only 1 innocent sleuth has an innocent directly to the left of them. Okay, so we have to have these. All our sleuths are right here in column B. And only 1 of them has an innocent directly to the left. So... that doesn't necessarily mean that Martin is a criminal. Because all 3 of them could still be innocent. It's just that only 1 of them has an innocent to the left of them. So we know that there's still at least 1 criminal over here. If, let's say, Rohan and Kita were innocent, that would be 3 of Martin's 5 innocent neighbors, and then we could say Vicky would be a criminal, and so would Frida. So, I think... that does give us that information to very confidently say, like, we should be 100%, but I think it confidently tells us that Frida is a criminal. Because if Vicky is innocent, Ida would be a criminal. And Frida, but... only 1 innocent sleuth has an innocent directly to the left of them. We don't even know if any of the sleuths are innocent. I mean, apparently one of them has to be, but... I think Frida's a criminal. Nice. So, likewise, if she's a criminal, then she has to be innocent. Which means that you're innocent. There. Can't really tell anything else from that, I think. All innocents in column B are connected. Only one criminal in row 3 has an innocent below them. Well, that would satisfy that if Keto was innocent here. Then Rohan would be innocent, Vicky would be a criminal. That'd be 3. Could be 4 or innocents around Martin. Then one of these would have to be innocent. Two of the 4 criminals. Oh. This doesn't tell us much more. We can probably blur that out or gray it out. Only one innocent sleuth has an in the left of them. So they could all be innocent. And only one of them has an innocent to the left of them. Okay. All innocents in column B are connected. Ah, dang. I was thinking that, yeah, they were probably all innocent. So let's say she's innocent. There's no evidence for either of them. Okay. There are more innocents in rows 1 than 5. That's not helpful. I don't have anybody in row 5, and I don't have anybody in row 1. Well, we have one person in row 1. Does that mean that Martin's innocent? Okay. See, yeah, so there multiple sleuths could be innocent, but only one of them has an innocent to the left. There's at least one innocent to the left of Zavi. At least one. Golden wind. Sorry. At least one innocent to the left of Zavi. Which means that there could be 2, which is really annoying. Because if it's 1 or 2, there's more innocents in row 1 than 5. There has to be at least 1 innocent up here. But it could be 2, easily. Could be all 3. Is this JoJo? It is. It is. It's Il Vento d'Oro from part 5. I've noticed that this playlist, it's supposed to be like copyright free, kind of. Basically, it doesn't get you in trouble on Twitch or on YouTube, but YouTube will flag it after the stream is done. It's like, you have copyright material. You're just like, it's fine. They allow it to be used, but you can't merchandise or monetize it. It's like, oh, well, that's fine. Okay, so let's clear these tags real quick. If there's at least 1 innocent here to the left of Zavi, one of you 2 has to be a criminal. Both of them can't be a criminal, but one of them has to be a criminal. Does this mean Wally's innocent now? Yeah. Okay, so we just didn't have enough information earlier. And I might have pressed the wrong button. It said, I think it grayed out criminal. I meant to put him as innocent, I think. But I think we didn't have the information earlier. Ogani could still be innocent. There are more innocents in column B than column C. Not super useful right now, but Okay, so one of them is innocent and one of them is a criminal. Do we know which that is? Oops. Only one criminal in row 3 has an innocent directly. Could be Kita here with Joy. We say that Gani's innocent? Oh, Gani is innocent. Nice. Daniel is one of 6 innocents on the edges. Nice. We have 3 innocents on the edges right now. There's only 1 innocent above Uma, which would be our 4th innocent, which means then Bunty. Oh, and then we have a 5th one here. One of them has to be here. So one of these 3 has to be innocent. Zavi, Zoe, and Bunty. And we know that there's more innocents in row 1 than in row 5. If Kita was innocent, that would be 4. Let's say she's innocent. We don't know. One of them would be innocent, one of them would be a criminal here. Can we say that Bunty's innocent? Bunty is innocent, so... Which means that Zavi and Zoe are both criminals, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4... No, crap. Oh, no, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So both of these are criminals. Then we have 2 criminals and 1 innocent here. There's an odd number of innocents neighboring Ike. Well, one of them has to be innocent here. And one of these 2 has to be innocent as well. Well, at least. Because if Ita is a criminal, both of them would be innocent. To satisfy Martin's, Right, okay, so, wait, but column B, there are more innocents in column B than there are in column C. Not exactly super useful, because we have all 5 here, so that means that all 4 of these could be innocent, and then Kita's a criminal. There are more... What did it say? More innocents in row 1 than in row 5. So Eric is innocent. Huh? I guess that means we can say Vicky's a criminal. So Kita's innocent. Which means... Okay. That makes some sense. But, like, if there's only 1 innocent, there could be 3. That's why Eric, the dog, is not necessarily innocent. Let's see. Does that make him a criminal now? Okay. And then Ike has an odd number of innocents neighboring him. There's only 1 here. Which means Paul has to be innocent. Ike is a criminal. Daniel, that no longer. That one's done. That's done. Celio is one of. Does it matter? All innocents in B are connected. Sure. I don't think we really have clues for these 2. It's just you have to know which one's innocent, which one's criminal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Because it doesn't matter where you place them. Martin will have 5 innocent neighbors, and Ike will have an odd number of innocent neighbors as well. Only one criminal in row 3 has... Oh, okay, so she can't be a criminal. There we go. That's what it was. Whew. Only 3 mistakes. I think Eric was the silliest, and then maybe I misclicked on whoever this was down here in column C, but not too bad. Faster than 50% of all solvers. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Let's get into the demo here. I totally meant to fire up the demo earlier to get the make sure all the settings were correct visually, so that way we wouldn't have any issues or anything, but oh, Yo Mizudera. Classic. Shaders are currently being compiled. Oh, I should have known. I should have known. This will only occur the first time the game loads. All right. Do 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 do. Sphericin, I am looking to get Mina the Hollower, if you're still here. So I saw that was on your Steam wish list as well. I'm thinking there's a bundle that puts Mugenics and Mina the Hollower. So it's like a 10% off, and I was like, man, it's like $40 for 2 really highly rated games. And I kind of trust the devs of Mina the Hollower because they made Shovel Knight. I haven't finished Shovel Knight, but it is something that I'm looking forward to doing. So I think that might be after this, after the demo. We'll see. Not guaranteed to run a separate benchmark. Blah blah blah. Capcom. I think Capcom's kind of popping off on some of these games recently, actually. Monster Hunter, Resident Evil, a couple other things. Voice settings. Should we do English? Should we do Japanese? Your friend has almost 100 hours in Mugenics? Nice. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it. I think it came out and it was overwhelmingly positive. It's dipped a little bit since then. I think people probably just trying to bandwagon hate on something that they just don't like. Or they haven't even given a chance or anything. Let's do the Japanese, why not? Thought about the English, but I will make this, I guess it's, looking at the preview, it's a little bit brighter for you guys than it is for me. Like right there is pretty good. Hopefully you guys can see pretty well. Adjust overall brightness levels. I just want you guys to be able to see what's going on screen without like squinting, because I know it's different for me seeing on my screen versus it is streaming it. Yeah, something like that, probably. Subtitles. Type 1. Type 2, please. Thank you. Headphones. Yeah. No color blindness. Enable dismemberment. Sheesh. Is that against TOS? I think we're good. Motion sickness. As long as it's not like Outer Wilds, we should be fine. You've tried Mugenics? Just takes a while. Yeah, I didn't realize it was a roguelike or like a roguelite. Oh no, I'm getting freaking doxed here. Why does that age matter? Beep. Yeah, that's okay. It should help better the game. Usually I say no to that kind of thing, but Why does no other game have it? Well, every time I load up something on Steam, it's like, your DualSense controller is not supported. And I'm like, what do you mean it's not supported? And then I play the game just fine. And what they mean is that they don't show the PlayStation, like, glyphs on all the buttons. And I'm like, it's fine. It works just fine. The number of people that get super confused between, like, what is X? And it's like, X is probably the most confusing one, to be fair, because X is on the left for Xbox, and it's down here on PlayStation. It's also in a weird spot for Nintendo. But I was like, ignore what the glyph says. It's more about the position of the button. So that's how I've always thought about it. Anyway. Difficulty that... Oh. What? Okay, already the game is insulting us. The difficulty level can be changed freely. There's no penalty for changing it. Yeah, there is. There's shame. We're gonna do controller. A control layout focused on... This is a little bit different, but I'm a little sad that as Souls-likes are starting to include, like, difficulty levels. Because that's not really what Souls-likes are about. And it's nice that we have a more explicit story, but also, like, a lot of Souls-likes are very atmospheric storytelling, so you either play it or you don't. Like, I don't know. It's not that big a deal. What do we... Block, parry is... I might do the defensive layout, though, to be fair. Because I like the evade. Oh, yeah. Block, parry. This is more like normal other FromSoft ones. It's still confusing getting used to it. Yeah. Sprint, move, select item, use item. Hozuki pouch. I think the Hozuki... Sorry. Hozuki. The Hozuki pouch is probably... like our Estus. Control camera, evade, two-hand attack, one-hand attack. That's a little bit like Neo, examine. Yeah, I think the defensive layout's actually for me. If I'm being real. It happens to be set in Kyoto. The people, organizations, legends, histories, and themes depicted are not intended to reflect or support any particular worldview. Okay. Against his will, Miyamoto Musashi has become an onimusha. Carving a path through the Genma monstrosities invading the capital, Musashi finds himself at Kiyomizu-dera. See, I do know what I'm talking about sometimes. Yeah, because this was in Neo as well. Kind of looks similar, actually, with the weird demonic skeleton things popping out of it. He has been tasked with purifying the Key Sanctuary. A host of eerie phenomena play out before Musashi's eyes as he traverses the twisted, malice-wreathed temple grounds, accompanied only by the mysterious voice that rings out from his Oni gauntlet. Having defeated the Genma that stood in his way, Musashi is greeted by a long-standing rival he has crossed... Uh-oh. Are we gonna have a boss fight right out the gate? At least let me, like, get used to the controls a little bit. Ooh, fast travel? Okay. I wonder how much of it is like an open world. Can I jump? No jumping. Okay. That's the fast attack. This is the slower attack. Dodge. What else we got? This is absorb souls. The Oni gauntlet would be R1. Hozuki pouch is up. Oh, interesting. So it's not like a wheel of items that you, or like you press one. How do I explain this? If you've played Monster Hunter, when you're selecting through your items, it's like on a carousel that you go left to right, and you can go either direction. Or in Dark Souls, you press the button once, and it just flicks through. Again, kind of a similar carousel, but you can only go one direction. This is like an actual wheel, and you can choose anything freely here, which is kind of nice, and then use it by pressing down on the D-pad there. Okay, that's our guard. Wonder if we're gonna have like weapon durability, whatnot. Game looks great already, but that's not the end-all and be-all of games. Kind of a sad sprint, I'm not gonna lie. I would love... I think this is because this is the demo / tutorial. But I would love to get off of the path, you know? The world out there is so vast and pretty. Like, it's crafted, like, all the way out there. Although the fog is a good touch to hide some of the further things. What the heck? Bandits? Malice-infested Genma? Oh. Aw, a poor crow. Alright, stamina and break Isin. Oh, this is kind of like the Sekiro stance or posture system. Without stamina, the body cannot do as the mind wishes. Land attacks on enemies or deflect theirs to deplete their stamina, making them exhausted and to break their open to break Isin attacks. So break Isin would be like a critical riposte or like a backstab or a death blow or something. Oh, I didn't read the whole thing. That's the break Isin there. Nice. Absorbing red souls will make various enhancements available. They are left behind by fallen enemies. Finishing an enemy with a break Isin will make you... Okay, so you want to break Isin more than anything else. Absorb them to restore your health. The lower your health, the more your enemies will... Oh, that's kind of nice. When Nine Souls was on sale a month ago? Oh, nice! I think that's more views than I've gotten. Hey, well done. That's awesome. I think we have slightly different content. I've been doing, obviously, a lot of streams, and I know you have a lot of shorts. So that probably helped a little bit. It's very nice of them to just kind of chill. I mean, either way, I still think that's really awesome. I have like a couple views. I need to be putting out more short form content again, but I also need to work on my watch hours. But yeah, that's like, I think that's really cool when things like that happen. Like there's a resurgence of like a game or something, and then all your content becomes relevant again. Okay, so far with our limited combat experience, the combat's a little bit slower than I thought it would be. A little bit slower than Sekiro. The actual deflects are kind of cool. They're slow. They're not flashy like Sekiro's. But they do good stuff. Doesn't quite have the same, like, cling, clang, cling, clang, as like Sekiro, like, as far as the audio cues go and stuff. Still good so far. Let me just steal your stuff. Don't worry about it. Gradually restore health over a short time. What's going on over here, folks?
5体満足でここまで戻れるとは御仏のご加護だ。そこまで荒れてんのかよ、この先は。鬼畜がはびこり賛美の極みです。進むつもりであればおよしなさい。
Ah, this is one of the priests.
鬼畜ね。上等じゃねえか。
Hey, at least we don't have a really long, like, seems like we could have skipped that if we wanted to. We cut her down. No, probably not. Imagine, though, that'd be crazy if there was, actual, like, people mimics or something that they're like, oh, I'm an innocent person, and then they were like, help me, and then they, like, backstab you as soon as your camera comes off of them or something. Gotta make our way to the stage. Okay, so this is a little bit like the old Neo 1 and Neo 2 style, where you have to go into a mission, it seems like, and then you travel around like a pretty linear level type kind of thing. That's fine, I'm kind of used to that. Don't worry, dude, I got you. I'm still concerned about it, though. I'm not 100% convinced that they don't have somebody who's, like, running like that and then transforms into a fiend and kills you. Parrying weapon-based attacks will open a window of vulnerability. The larger the window, the more impressive effects you'll see. Ooh. Fill your blaze gauge. Enter the blazing state, during which time you will deal greater damage. Ooh. Remain in that until... Okay. Oh, dang. The tutorial screwed me up. Not really, but... I could have saved her. Okay. You open the system menu. Ooh. Photo mode. Gotta have a photo mode these days. Reflex dodges and reflex combos. If you dodge just before being hit, you avoid taking damage. Adds insult to injury, reducing stamina with a counter after evading an unarmed attack. So just dodge and then press either of the attack buttons. Any reflex dodge will help a little. What does the reflex gauge do? Oh, reflex combo. My bad. So is he going to try and kick me? Okay. Hey, why do you give me a yellow soul? I haven't taken any damage yet. Unless while parrying I... Oh. You got a little something in your back there, my guy. Oh, damn. I'm sure he's fine. Anyway. Just stood there watching that whole interaction. So we're in the blaze state now. The cutting people in like half, in twain, if you will, is kind of crazy. Oh, you suck. Yeah, he missed at like point blank range. To be fair, I probably would with the bow and arrow too. Lots of Jizo. Oh, Genma? Wait, this guy had a... One of them said something. A lesser defense talisman. Reduces health and stamina damage from enemy... Oh, okay. Neat. Little short buff there. Yeah, so far on the combat action focus difficulty, I don't feel like I've been challenged yet. These are very basic guys so far. We do have to say that. They can only hold a limited number of Hozuki, may be used to restore health, but can be picked up or replenished from your store. Okay, so like if I pick these up now, they'll just go to my storehouse. Cool. What are they? Hozuki? They kind of look like tiny little apples. I'm not sure. Huh. Guide me, Crow. Also, why are there a bunch of candles out here? Ooh, we can do a deflect. This is reminiscent of Neo as well. Deflect enemy attacks to significantly deplete enemy stamina. Arrows and other such ranged projectiles can also be deflected. So, deflecting doesn't provide an opening for follow-up like parries do, but makes up for it by rapidly pushing the enemy down towards exhaustion. Okay. So, okay, yeah, and then you press X right before being hit. Damn, where was he going? Kind of annoying that you have to, like, hold the button to... Whatchamacallit, get your souls. Okay, kind of neat. A little bit harder to get than some of the other things. Hold on, let's see. Oh, it goes back and hits them. That's awesome. That's sick, actually. Oh! Are they all still... Okay, I guess we gotta go up there and kill them. DeadSec, welcome! Welcome back. Long time no see. How have you been? And also, what do you think of the demo? I think I saw that you had played the demo not too long ago. Oh, this is how we get up there. My bad. The heck? What the heck? Okay. That's kind of interesting. We can't move with it, but... And then you can kick it? Okay. They did not give me any kind of tutorial for that, but that was pretty sick, actually. A lesser might talisman. I assume there's like a greater might talisman and stuff. Same with the defense one. Bonfire. Spirit mirror. Same. Save your progress at any time. Okay. Restore your health completely. Enter your storehouse. Yep. Pretty standard stuff. Save. Extremely hyped for the full release. Nice. We're on the combat-focused action difficulty. I have to say it's a little low-key right now. Nothing too crazy, but that'll probably change once we get to the bosses and stuff. Or whatever those things are. Huh? Oh, did we just get an ability? This cursed hand of mine, like... I know it's because he's got a gauntlet, but... This must be the onimusha, like, abilities from the gauntlet. He sees dead people. Are there children in there?
鬼の力黒魂によって覚醒なされたようですね。
黒魂。
この地に残る記憶が正気の塊と化したものです。
That was not the voice I was expecting from the gauntlet.
この光景の根源を突き止める必要があります。
おい小手女、ごたくはいい。目が覚めたんなら俺の質問に。
嫌です。
嫌です。
やってお前。ふざけるな。
小手女などと汚い物言いへの仕返しです。
Oh, she's got a real name.
私は黒魂の力で一時的に目覚めたのみ。またしばし眠らねばなりません。
おい。
Okay. Musashi's got the right idea though. Like, oh, it's not working the way I like. Smack the crap out of it. It'll work definitely for sure. It's called percussive maintenance. I like the flow of his. I like the cut of your jib there. I like your cut G. Have this little cape flowing action. Oh, I was gonna say. I was like, I haven't found any destructible environment options or environmental objects yet. You did some Jumanji type thing. Hold L2 plus R2 to make visible that which is. This is like combining several different games in like, because this reminds me of Lords of the Fallen recently. Yeah, oh, this is very Lords of the Fallen. We don't have to go into a entirely separate world, but the fact that we have to like backtrack, kill something that's blocking the path kind of thing. Very reminiscent of Lords of the Fallen. Surprised that made a comeback, because people did not enjoy Lords of the Fallen. But then it's also got like these Neo kind of things. Don't do onimusha like that. I'm not trying to. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Whoa! What the heck? Kind of an interesting boss, or not boss, enemy. What the fuck? There's like reptile dudes. Okay, easy. Missed it. Correct. I feel like we should probably be sharpening our blade. We are cutting through a lot of bone here. It wouldn't surprise me, because, you know, Capcom does publish / develop Monster Hunter. So if they had like a sharpening mechanic, I'd be like, let's go. Gotta sharpen my blunt hammer object. Pragmata. I've heard Pragmata is doing really well, or has been amazing. I think Dill Pickle said, if anything, it's like a little short gameplay-wise, but pretty good. Crossing swords with an enemy will initiate a blade barrage. Break it, you'll need to execute a different attack to the enemy. Forging ahead with the same move will only result in defeat. If it was a one-handed attack, press triangle. If it was two-handed. Okay. Let's try and just not do that. Let's try and not do a blade barrage if we can avoid it. Because that sounds kind of complicated. Oh, that was our very first hit. Pretty cool though, like having to look. Pseudolop, Donimo. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Somebody had some like dry or grilled and salted fish that they were selling at the temple. This is a holy place. You're not meant to do business like that. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's different in Japanese culture. Ooh. What are you? Okay, that was terrible. Okay, you can deflect those back. Nice. What's up? Not much. We're just trying out the demo here, trying to see what we think. Should we be appropriately hyped for the full release later this year? Oh, backstab. Careless of you, really. I wasn't even trying to be sneaky. Mid-game juggling a lot. Mafia the Old Country, Pragmata, Indiana Jones. Oh, nice. I've heard that the Lego Batman, the newest one, is really good too. Like the best Lego game that they've ever made. Hey, you're playing a lot of AAA titles there. Nice. I'm sure those guys breaking down the door are fine, right? They're just chilling, doing their thing. Where are you taking the body, my guy? That's like, I think Spherison was also playing Forza recently. Are you enjoying that one too? Because I'm not, like I said to Spherison back when he was first talking about it, I'm not a huge car guy. Oh, there's two. Or like a lot of threads? They're kind of like all tied up over here. Looks like Sekiro and I love it. I'm a huge fan of Sekiro. I think Sekiro's combat's a little bit faster right now. Personally. I've been playing a ton of Sekiro recently. We were trying to do a deathless, an entire deathless run. Just kind of, I don't want to get surrounded. That's, the game reminds me a little bit of, more like hack and slash type games with how many enemies kind of like come up at once. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. There's one. I don't know if that was all of it. No, there's another one. Can't go through that door. Why does it sound like there's another dude? Huh. It's an action RPG, not a Souls-like. I guess that's fair. That's it's a little bit different, huh? I did. I probably should have used that to initiate the fight. Yeah, I probably should have done that. That would have really helped. Did not even see that though. Most fun with the OG Tomb Raider? Oh, nice. Is that the remake? Because I thought they only just announced the... There's like another Tomb Raider remake or something like that. Okay, we can go in there, but there's also Oni threads this way. We got Hozuki over here to pick up. These are our healing items. Oh yeah, definitely try out the demo. I love that we're still doing demos. You know, the gaming industry, we've kind of gotten rid of a couple things. Some of the things are making a comeback, like couch co-op. Couch co-op's kind of making a comeback. But I feel like for a while their demos, I don't know, maybe I'm just wrong. I feel like demos kind of dropped for a while. The assassinations are very generous. Nice. Crystallized Genma souls. And break a lock. Oh. Cool. Otsume Gasa. Oh, snap. There's a lot of guys here. Okay, but we opened up the... Not the shogi screens. Or the shoji. Should be shoji. Oh! Where the hell did these things come from? I have no idea what I'm locked onto right now. Kind of want to get rid of the lizard dudes. Ooh! It's kind of sick. I love seeing him as the spinning wheel and the top there. Ooh, I wonder if we can push those guys into other enemies and like have them explode or something. Do it again. Nice. Killed your buddy. Remake is next. Oh, next year. Okay. There. Oh, there was another. There's two of them actually. Damn. Can't get enough of the Miyamoto. Did you finish reading Vagabond, or did you catch up? Because I caught up a little bit before the hiatus, the indefinite hiatus. Rip green screen? No, a couple people have just told me that they're like, oh, it'd be more fun to like see what's behind you, like a background, than have a green screen. I was like, okay, we can try it. So, shortcut? It won't open from this side. What do you mean? It's not a Souls-like, but it won't open from this side? Crazy. Love this. We have two swords. The Tanto. Oh, this is actual gameplay too, I think. Yeah, because you can slide, but you have to actually hold forward or backward. So following the Oni thread here. There it is. Creepy hand spider thing. It's got a strong red hue to it too. Oh. It's probably just my lighting. I have a lot of like really warm light. Era of blades forged by Oni craftsman. Ooh. Get to use two different weapons? Ooh. Oh, the Oni power gauge. Okay. Two Celestials will execute a string of special attacks that extract yellow souls, which are the healing type souls. We don't know. Okay, R1 when it's sufficiently filled. The frozen in time thing here. Nice. There's like some sort of like little music box playing, I think, every now and then. Sidle, not slide. That's the one. I really don't think you need to sidle through this, Musashi, but that's okay. pretty wide. Ooh, he's got a big old meat cleaver. Dang, he looks juicy. Like, he looks wet. First boss? Mini boss? Blue souls will fill the Oni power gauge, enabling you to use Oni armaments. Okay, when you land attacks, you get them. Not too bad. Okay. Yeah, it went well enough, exactly. Kind of messy, actually. Ooh, more Hozuki. Paused reading. Went back and watched the new Baki. Nice. I heard that one of the characters in Baki is coming to Tekken. I think. People were crazy hyped for it. Also, like, kind of crazy. It doesn't. Side, we gotta go all the way around. Mortal Shell 2 open beta? Ooh, okay. We'll have to try that too. Yeah, we'll have to try that, but I was not impressed with the first game at all, so if people are saying good things about it, either they're already biased because they loved the first game, which was, I want to say objectively not good, but, or it's actually just genuinely improved, which I would be all for. Jump scare. Okay, well that's the boss. Come on, Musashi, where's your grappling hook? Just like use your shinobi prosthetic, get up that cliff. Come on, man. Dang, these people impaled on the bamboo are crazy. Countering grabs. Uh-oh. I'll just dodge like normal. We'll see if he goes for a grab. Just that way we can experience it. Nice. Yujiro Hanma. Yeah, yeah. He looks insane, so. Might be what gets me back into Tekken 8. Anything to give me an edge over my buddy who plays, what's her name? Lily? Freaking French girl with all the low sweeps and stuff. Oh, that looked important. Wait, this just takes us back here. Why are we back here? The map? Where's the map? Okay. We need to go this way? We went through here, I think, already, so... We need to go up, though, so I think we need to go this way. Maybe. Maybe? Maybe I'm kind of tripping. I do appreciate that the game isn't hand-holding me. Like, yes, I have an objective in the top left. Or I guess I'd be over there for you guys. but it's not like telling me exactly how to get there. That being said, I have no idea how to get there. Might be what gets you into Baki, even better. Yeah, right? This door still doesn't open from this side. Is that what I was trying to do? Am I supposed to be trying to... Blocked gate. Okay, fine. That's where we sidled through. Oh, we're supposed to be getting here. My bad. What was the... Oh, the Oni threads were blocking the path. Okay, that's right. I just assumed we were following the gigantic Genma now and trying to save that one lady. But Musashi's got a single-minded purpose, getting to the stage. He's got a performance. What runs did we actually complete? We did vanilla Dark Souls 3, Deathless. Just the base game. We'll have to go back and do the DLC, maybe. We got really close. 2 times. I got all the way to Ishin. Doing the Ashura ending. Really, really close. But then he killed us. Because the fire seems more OP than the lightning. Otherwise, we almost had Deathless Sekiro in the bag. And then we kind of played some other games here and there. What the hell are you? Don't be staring. I thought I saw... There's another one right there. Okay, I thought so. Because this is where the pot was. I thought it was an enemy right next to the spirit mirror. They're still bringing children to the stage at Kiyomizu-dera. They're just random dudes. And then they're throwing them off of the stage? What the f... Why? You could have just killed them, I suppose. Oh, they think they're dead, and so they're disposing of the bodies? For disease purposes? Disease control? But they're being tricked by the Genma? Is there just a huge pile of bodies down there? Oh, it's Ganryu! It's... Oh my god! Yes! Is this... Oh, wait, Ganryu? No, I was thinking of Sasaki Kojiro. My bad. He kind of seems like Sasaki. Or Kojiro. Except he's not deaf. Does he have an evil Oni gauntlet? Okay, here we go. Actual boss. Sasaki Ganryu. Oh, wait. It is the same thing, maybe. That was weird. I'm doing terribly. Hold on. Heal up a little bit, okay. That was a blade barrage, come on. Good. I'm just going for the parries right now, honestly. Use L to select an area, then press... What? You can target specific areas when hitting a boss with a break Isen. Parts are marked with symbols whose colors indicate their effects. Red indicates extra damage, while purple means plenty of souls. Interesting. Oh, it dripped out Sasaki. Okay. Let's get the souls. Hopefully yellow souls. And blue souls, so that's good for the Oni Gauntlet. Oh, that's a grab. Oh my god. Absorb. Absorb, thank you. Ow. Phase 1? Because that wasn't all that terrible still. Thank you for playing the demo all the way to the end. Oh. Well, there you have it. Not too bad. Could have been better, but not too bad. We got to see, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 enemy types of the regular Genma, just the bog standard dude. I'm not counting the archer because the archer was basically the same. The archer could put away his bow and then he'd be the same as the bog standard dude. So it's just the bog standard soldier dude. We had the weird lizard guys that kind of act like the skeleton wheels in Souls games. We had the weird floating rabbit head things. And then we had the big bad guy. But we technically saw the ape, kind of the guardian ape thing that kidnapped the one lady. And then Sasaki Ganryu. So normal enemies 4, like 2 bosses. We'll see what the full thing looks like, but Friday, September 25th, 2026. Nice. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, for an action RPG. That's not quite a Souls-like. I enjoyed the mechanics and obviously the setting and everything, so very nice. Deathless Sekiro and Dark Souls 3 randos. I do have a randomizer for Dark Souls. I should do that. That'd be fun. All right. Anyway, I really didn't have anything else planned for the day, so I think we're going to call it there. Thank you everybody so much for joining me today. DeadSec, Seriously, it was great to see you again. Pseudo, I'm just going to shorten your name to that. Thanks for following over on Twitch. I really appreciate that. Sister Wolf, as always, thanks for being here. Like the stream if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. Subscribe if you haven't already and you're here. It really helps me out. We'll be back Wednesday with something else. But until then, have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. I'll see you later. Oh, goodbye!